to Fruit Tree TV. I am standing here with Michael Flynn, who is the Director of Education with Common Vision. So, Mikey, I thought you guys were all about planting trees. What's this I hear about you guys doing art at schools too?
Well, when the Fruit Tree Tour shows up at a school, we always bring performance, music, and painting of signs that go into the tree planting to create an experience that the kids never forget.
That's awesome. So you're bringing art to the schools as well?
That's the truth.
Well, let's check it out.
For a generation that's going to require innovation and problem solving in some of the largest challenges that the world, planet, society has ever faced, I think creativity is pretty important.
Not a lot of students have art in schools these days.
About 3 years ago, we had budget cuts, and so we don't have our music program, and we also lost our art program.
We ask, do you have art class, do you have drama class, and they say no.
Art goes, theater goes, everything that's creative goes.
And so the students end up acting out because they have all these ideas to express. They have all this creativity to express, but it's just kind of like shut in.
Expression is an enormous part of finding your individuality and also figuring out what you're passionate about.
I think our school is just kind of like a little mirror for what's happening as our nation.
Hey, I'm Andrea Ives, first-time Common Visionary, and I have written, and a lot of people have contributed to this year's Green Theater.
Either way, we live on it every day. And then.
So I play Susie. She is in 7th grade, and she has found out that she has these giant feet because they're carbon footprints.
There she is now. Susie.
Hi. Wait, who said that?
And then she learns how to shrink it with the help of a sassy godmother and an absent-minded magician and the local yokel circus crew, which is a environmentally minded, tree planting, apple juggling circus. I think we've reached a point in our evolution where it can't just be art for its own sake. It has to have a greater purpose, and that is the purpose that really drives this tour.
Hey, there's an apple!
There's something about the performance that gives the students a charge where they are excited to make a big change in their community.
So we don't have to go anywhere to grow our food. We can grow it right here. Anyone could sit down and lecture a bunch of kids, and that's pretty boring. But if you have a way to do it that's entertaining and has a higher purpose at the same time, that leaves a larger impact.
Hello, my name is Dr. Patrick Barnwell. I'm a curriculum specialist, and I'm also the assistant to our principal. We're here at Stephen C. Foster Elementary School, right here in beautiful Compton, California. And as you can see around, we have a lot of arts at our school to stimulate the scholars.
Right now we're here enhancing our school with the wonderful fruit trees and just the ability for our children to put their hands into our earth. And our theme right now is also visual and performing arts. So it's all about expressing oneself.
What we try to do is to educate the entire human being. For example, we have a music hall. We also have drama. We also have a reading garden.
And so it's just a multitude of things that we feel that enhance instruction more than just reading, writing, and books. It's important because our children need to have a connection with the world, a connection with life, a connection with what natural things grow around them. And we feel like this helps them out with that.
We wanted to make sure that all of our children, that not only are they mentally fit, but that they're spiritually fit, that they're physically fit, and that they understand the importance of who they are in this very diverse world of ours. And those are just some of the things that we do here at Foster Elementary.
Oftentimes by the end of the day, our classroom gets really destroyed, but this was one of my students' puppet shows that they did when we did our unit on Cesar Chavez. They made this little puppet show. I love this stuff when teenagers get to play with puppets and things. We do skits almost every day because they are so funny. And they really enjoy having that space just to be kind of ridiculous. I have a box of costumes in my classroom, and sometimes we'll just take them out and take time to be weird. We have sparkly skirts and cave woman things, bee costumes. I found that, first of all, school has to be fun. If they're not enjoying themselves here, then what's the point? So just kind of allowing them a chance just to be silly and, you know, whatever, 5 minutes. 5 minutes out of a 2-hour block. We can afford 5 minutes. And you just get to see their personalities come out. And then also, of course, they're learning the content. One of the reasons why I love this one is because it comes from one of my students who is a struggling reader. And so often in class she has that experience where she's not successful, but I mean, she just shines when she's allowed to. So that's why I have this kind of, you know, costume box with magic wands and karate belts and
We're about to paint signs of kids.
Signs for the trees their friends are planting outside.
Our sign. Any more ideas what we could put on our sign? Yeah? We're planting trees. Let's write that down.
If we can at least like get these kids to create something with the art that we're doing, it's a small thing, but it feels huge when we make these signs and I see the kids come up later and go, hey look, that's the one I made, and show it to their friends.
We wanted to put people playing, right?
Yeah. Art education puts value on beauty. And when you add art into a space, be it a schoolyard or a community center or an orchard, people are inspired to take care of it.
So we're only at these schools for a day and we don't have much time to leave an impact. So we want to create this experience that the students are going to remember for a really long time.
We just put like things that come to mind when we're talking about a community. This is beautiful, love, friendship, of course. This is our poster right here.